Of course, as a marketing trend data analyst, I will present an analysis and marketing strategies for the amulet market in the digital era, dividing the content into different sections. To provide a clear overall picture, here is the analysis, from the monk's cell to the screen. The transformation of the Thai amulet market in the digital era. The Thai amulet market is a market of immense value, and it is deeply rooted in long-standing traditions. In the past, buying and selling relied on trust and the expert eyes of specialists. The main places for trading amulets were limited to amulet markets or various stalls. However, the arrival of the digital era has broken through these limitations and completely transformed the landscape of the industry. Analysis, Data and Trends, Analysis 1 ends. The trading platform has shifted from traditional amulet markets to social media, with Facebook groups becoming the main hub for buying, selling, exchanging, and auctioning amulets around the clock. Live commerce is at the heart of this shift. Live streaming has become the most popular channel because it allows real-time presentation of amulets, enables instant interaction with customers, and most importantly, recreates the exciting auction atmosphere just like in a real amulet market. The transformation of the target group audience shift. Young people are entering the scene, whereas previously most participants were middle-aged to older adults. Now, more young people, millennials and Gen Z, are showing interest, not just from a perspective of faith, but also viewing it as art and as an investment with the potential to increase in value. The international market, especially in Asia, China, Singapore, Malaysia, and Hong Kong, holds strong beliefs and faith in Thai amulets. Online platforms have made it easier than ever for them to access and rent these sacred items for worship. Challenges in the digital world. Digital Challenge 1. Credibility issues. Not being able to see the actual amulet in person makes it easier for counterfeit or fraudulent items to appear. Therefore, the credibility of the seller becomes the most important factor. Presenting information. Each batch of amulets has complex details, including creation history, materials, mold, and unique marks. Presenting this information in an engaging and easily understandable way within the limited space of a screen is a challenge. Marketing approaches and moving towards digitalization. 1. 2. Build a blueprint for credibility. Develop content to be engaging. 3. Choose platforms strategically. 4. Apply technology. Summary and future trends. The key to influencer marketing in the digital age is blending traditional credibility with modern presentation methods. Those who can establish themselves as credible, tell compelling stories, and skillfully use technology will be able to gain a competitive edge in this highly competitive market. Future trends include: we may soon see technologies like blockchain being used to verify and authenticate influencers, helping to solve the persistent problem of fake influencers. The market will become even more open to the international stage, and the value of influencers will no longer be limited to trust alone, but will be recognized as an alternative asset with genuine value, both emotionally and as an investment. Hello. Today, I'd like to invite everyone to discuss a very interesting topic, one that has been part of Thai culture for hundreds of years, but is now undergoing a major transformation. It's the kind of change that could completely revolutionize the industry. I'm talking about amulets. Just imagine this for a moment. What is the typical image of the amulet industry in the past? It's the amulet stalls at temples or big amulet markets like Thaprachan or Pantip Ngawongwan. It's the sound of amulet dealers chatting noisily. It's having to use a magnifying glass to inspect the amulets over and over again to check every tiny detail. It was a world that you really had to experience for yourself. It was all driven by one word: trust. But then the digital world arrived and everything changed. The amulet stalls from the real world moved into Facebook groups with hundreds of thousands, even millions of members. Markets that used to open and close at set times became marketplaces where trading could happen 24 hours a day. And at the heart of this transformation is live streaming. The image of the amulet expert who used to sit behind the stall is now in front of a mobile phone camera showing amulets live for everyone to see. clear down to the material composition. There are live auctions through comments. It's like bringing the entire amulet market right into everyone's hands. The data clearly shows that people's behavior has changed, but that's not all. The market segments have also shifted. In the past, we would only see veteran collectors. But now there are younger people, millennials and Gen Z, who are showing much more interest. It's not just about faith anymore. They see it as collectible art, as an artistic asset worth investing in. Plus, the market isn't limited to just Thailand. Foreigners, especially in Asia, China, Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, are buying in huge quantities. People at the grassroots level are also buying in massive amounts. But of course, once everything moves online, the biggest challenges inevitably follow in its shadow. That is, credibility. How can we make people confident enough to spend tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands to rent amulets they've only seen on a screen? How do we solve the problem of counterfeit amulets, which are now even easier to spread? These are the big questions. So today, I want everyone in this industry, whether you're already in the digital era or thinking about jumping in, you need to adapt, and here are the approaches I've analyzed. The first and most important thing is that you must build a brand of credibility that people can actually feel, not just claim or say that you are trustworthy. You need to have certification from a reputable institution and offer a clear guarantee. Your profile must be transparent and verifiable. Building this kind of credibility can be checked and confirmed. This will greatly reduce customers' doubts. The second point: stop just selling amulets. Sell the story. Every amulet has its own story, its own history of creation. What interesting stories are there about the revered monks who made them? Create content to educate people. Make short clips teaching how to spot distinguishing marks on someday amulets, or share the top 5 most powerful amulets to build a following and position yourself as an expert. Then, customers will come to you on their own. 3. You need to choose the right tool for the right job. If you want to build a tight-knit community, go to Facebook groups. If you want to close sales quickly, go live. If you want to reach the younger generation, make cool clips on TikTok or Reels. If you want to go in-depth and provide knowledge while building your brand, start a YouTube channel. And most importantly, use Line OA to communicate with your customers directly. Don't use just one tool for everything. And finally, always look ahead to new technology. Just think about it. How crazy would it be if we had a website that served as a database for amulets, allowing people to research and explore? Or, in the future, if we use technologies like blockchain to help verify and authenticate the ownership of amulets, providing a permanent solution to the problem of counterfeits. The market would open up even more on a global scale, and the value of amulets would no longer be confined to the realm of belief, but would be recognized as an alternative asset with emotional significance. And as a genuine investment,